Sports. It's not uncommon for young boys and girls to dedicate their lives to them and aspire to turn pro. I, Toshiki Etsuzin, was one of them. Brilliant achievements, rows of trophies, the adoring cheers of the fans. I, who obtained those things through soccer, lost everything with just a single injury. That's why now, I'm just going through the motions without a goal in life. I thought at this rate, my life would end without anything noteworthy happening at all. That was until I met her. What is it, sis? You came home? She might look baby-faced, but this is my big sister. She's 10 years my senior and reached adulthood long ago. She's got a strong character despite how she looks. And I don't know if it's because she's so much older than me, but I've always found her hard to deal with.
I heard from Mom and Dad. You spent an entire week lazing around the house when summer vacation started, didn't you?
Well, come on. School's out and I've got nothing to do.
Basically, you got lots of spare time?
Yeah. It's not easy having nothing but free time, you know.
I see. Perfect.
Huh?
Come with me, okay?
Big sis? What the hell are you thinking?
You're going to help me with my job. I already got permission for Grammy.
Grandma! No way! Wait, please!
Give it a rest. We're going to beat that crippled spirit of yours back into shape.
No!
So, starting today, my little brother Toshiki is going to be staying here at the dormitory for summer break doing odd jobs for us. Everyone say hi.
The place he had brought me to was the girls' school dormitory our grandma managed. My sister was working here as a teacher, and she was also the dorm mother. And so now, even though I was a high school student, it seemed I was about to be forced to spend my summer vacation living at a girls' dormitory.
He might be your brother, Heaney, but isn't there something a bit weird about a guy our age living with us?
Right? It's a little scary.
The students here call my sister Heaney? Does she put on an act with them?
It's fine. He wouldn't have the guts to try any funny business with me here. But if he does, don't hesitate to come and tell me. Cause I'll kick his butt into next week.
Rise. She's serious.
Heaney, are you bossy at home?
You seem like you'd be scary there.
Correct.
Hey, are you the Toshiki?
Huh?
Toshiki Etsuzin, the high school freshman who got called up to represent the Olympic team and competed for top goal scorer?
Yeah, that's me.
Wow, I'm a big fan of yours.
You're Heaney's little brother? Can I have your autograph? Stop flirting.
I'm not!
It's disgusting.
That's a false accusation! A horrible false accusation! After that, my sister got rid of the girls who were asking for my autograph, and I somehow got out in one piece. So, where to next?
I'm going to show you to your room, but before that, there's someone I want you to meet. Oh, there she is. Tsubasa, got a minute?
Hina? Huh? A boy? If you need me, can we talk later?
She left.
She seems really strong-willed. To think she'd speak to a teacher like that.
That girl. Her name's Tsubasa Tenku. She's well known for her frosty attitude, but she's not so bad. She's the ace of the volleyball club, despite only being a sophomore, and is trusted by all her teammates.
Huh? Are you the advisor to the ballet club, too?
You don't have to be an advisor to understand that sort of thing. You can tell by looking how the students are.
On that note, I got the impression that girl really didn't like me.
Well, she basically just seems to hate boys.
Why did you bring me to her?
I told you, didn't I? Basically, there are exceptions. Besides, as much as it pains me, I don't know anything about sports.
It pains you? Anyway, what are you talking about?
She seems a little flustered at the moment, right? That's why I brought you.
But that makes no sense! What the hell kind of use could a guy with a crippled spirit be to you?
Hey, that's my line. Anyways, for the time being, just speak to her, okay? It could be good for you too. Your jobs here as follows: do odd jobs and to speak to that girl.
Odd jobs aside, what kind of demon would force a guy to get involved with a girl who hates men?
Surely it's a reward.
How'd you work that out? I did go and speak to Tsubasa one more time after that, but seems like she's in quite a bad mood.
He'll be here for the whole summer break. So you have any odd jobs? Feel free to make him do them all, okay?
Even if he has management's family, isn't it a bit strange to have a boy living in the girls' dorm?
Absolutely!
Oh, come on! Don't be like that! He wanted to speak to you, you know?
Huh?
So that's that then. Well, good luck!
What? What the hell am I supposed to do in this situation?
You'll figure it out, Blockhead.
I don't know what that means.
For the time being, just wait here till she comes back out, okay?
Here? You're joking, right?
You should be pleased to have your first job, little brother.
You can't fool me, no matter how cool you make it sound.
Be quiet. That's an order from your big sis.
Ugh.
Well, have fun.
And with that, Hina disappeared off somewhere else. My sister was bossy and made unreasonable requests, but usually she only made bossy, unreasonable requests that involved me. Surely this is just going to cause Tsubasa a nuisance.
Huh? You're still here?
Tsubasa was very surprised when she opened the door after an hour had passed. My sister told me to wait here.
That doesn't mean you actually do it. For an hour? Is Hina actually scary?
Well, she is, but only to me.
I see. You don't have to mind me.
Well, I know that, but...
Why don't you just go home when it's time to go instead of idling your time away here? Mr. Honorably Wounded Hero?
I see. She seems to be pretty mean-spirited. There's not a hint of emotion in her words. By my honorable wounding, she was referring to the time I was fouled in the penalty area in the Olympic semifinals with the score tied in the final minute. In exchange for getting my leg seriously injured, my teammate scored a penalty that ended up being the winning goal. She probably said that on purpose so I'd leave her alone. I don't have a place to call home. I lost everything with that injury.
I saw on TV that your operation was a success, though.
Right, the operation was. That's why it doesn't cause me any problems in my daily life now. But I can't run properly anymore.
I see. I am sorry, but I'm not kind enough to be able to give you any sympathy.
I mean, it's not like I wanted sympathy.
I see.
Just for a moment, we spoke to each other without reserve. Next, I had to figure out what's bothering her. It's not like I have any obligation to do that whatsoever, though. And it's hard to imagine she wants that either. I'll just keep an eye on her enough that my sister won't get angry with me. More importantly, I have to do something about the absurd fact that I live in a girls' dormitory. Fortunately, the other girls were very welcoming towards me, far from being disliked as I expected. They treated me with great warmth. That said, I did feel guilty about trampling all over the girls' flower garden, so to speak. To tell the truth, I felt uncomfortable living there. Yeah, that was awkward. I'm going for a walk. I enjoyed having the girls make a fuss over me, but ultimately all they could see were rocks and trophies. To me, they were celebrating no longer existed. Receiving all that praise in spite of that just felt embarrassing. Huh? Is that? I wondered why she went out in a t-shirt. Is she training? That she came home means she finished with her club activities. In spite of that, damn, she really is serious. Somehow I was curious about Tsubasa and what my sister had said to me about her, so I decided to go in for a little information gathering. Just how long are you gonna run? Seeing Tsubasa, who'd been running for 3 hours straight, I couldn't help but ask.
Were you watching me?
Well, hey, did you have the morning off today?
It's summer break.
No, I mean at the volleyball club. You knew that and played dumb, right?
I was at the club today.
You should call it a day soon then. Aren't you supposed to spend your afternoons resting?
I can't do that. You probably didn't know. But we're entering a national competition this year. That's why I don't have time to rest. Even if I'm not touching the ball, I have to do some kind of training.
But if your coach told you to rest at such an important time, doesn't that mean he deems recovery time to be necessary? It's admirable that you've been training independently during your downtime, but resting properly is important too, you know. Not only that, but I think running for long hours in the scorching heat is overdoing it.
You don't understand how I feel, do you?
Tsubasa?
People like you, who shine on the big stage and tower above everyone else with your outstanding talent, living out your dream in front of the world, you don't get it. You don't know how hard it is for ordinary people.
Do you feel the pressure of expectations?
Even though I'm still only a sophomore, I'm the ace of my team. For me, there's always the next spring tournament, but this summer will be the seniors' last chance to play in a tournament for the school. If we don't get a win here, I'll be letting all my teammates and the people supporting me down.
Is that why you're being so hard on yourself with practice? Tell you the truth, I understand how you feel, Tsubasa. I've had my fair share of expectations piled on me. I've got a pretty good idea on how heavy, how demanding that can feel. But Tsubasa, are you only playing volleyball for your teammates and supporters?
Huh?
You're playing volleyball for yourself because you like it, right? If that's the case, you shouldn't be pushing yourself until you can't take it anymore.
Well, but...
People's expectations do feel heavy. What's more, if you fail, there certainly will be more people who feel let down. But the majority of the people supporting you just want you to do your best. They're not about criticizing you. Instead of seeing people's expectations of you as a weight on your shoulders, what if you used everyone's desire for you to succeed as encouragement? Kind of like feeling that everything's going to be all right because everyone's behind you. It might sound a bit cliche, but your outlook can change completely based on how you interpret your feelings.
Toshi? Is that how you were able to perform so well in the limelight?
Toshi? That's right. Buckling under the pressure while wearing the Japanese flag on the world stage was out of the question. But, as a matter of fact, in spite of my team from back then being amazingly talented and training hard, there were players who would get so nervous during a match that they'd end up not being able to do anything at all. They were the ones worrying about what would happen if they blundered in front of their supporters. But once I understood the real meaning behind why the supporters were there, I became able to play to my ability.
In that case, I wonder if I'll be okay too?
I'm not saying we're exactly the same, but I think you'll be fine. Besides, before anything else, why not just focus on enjoying volleyball?
Huh?
Like you said, you play because you enjoy it, right? So wouldn't it be a shame if you weren't having fun? Not only that, but there are abilities you can only tap into when you're having fun.
There are?
You know how time flies when you're having fun?
Yeah, it does.
That's because you're so absorbed, you focus so much, you forget that time is passing. Well, you can access that state during a game. When you reach such an extreme level of focus, you feel as though there's no play you can't make, and your body is in complete alignment with your will. We call it being in the zone.
The zone.
I think it's best if you don't think too much about it. But one thing I can say is that only players who are able to enter the zone are the ones who are able to enjoy playing. So, shall we enjoy the game?
Okay.
Well then, please wipe yourself down and call it a day. Huh? What's wrong?
Get away! Don't come near me!
Huh? Did I do something?
It's not that. I'm all sweaty. The smell is embarrassing.
Oh, it's fine. I'm used to being in sweating environments, so it doesn't bother me. Besides, girls and boys smell different. Anyways, I'm heading back. It'd be a tragedy if you got injured, so please don't overdo it at the practice anymore, okay?
Okay, I won't.
Well then, see you later. Did I say a little too much? She probably thinks I'm annoying.
That's my little brother.
Huh? Hina! No way, were you listening?
Bingo! I saw my little brother's valiant performance.
Cut it out! You're embarrassing me!
What's the problem? It looks like you got through her. But even still, Zone, I guess you're still young.
Hey! That's really what it's called! Even the national team coach calls it that!
Oh? So you have entered the zone then?
To be honest, I've only ever realized when people have told me after the fact. When you're truly in the zone, you think about nothing but the game, so you don't notice that you're in the zone. But I don't think you can enter the zone just by having fun. There's one more condition.
What's that?
When the game is competitive. I think it's probably because that's when you have the most fun.
I see. You really are a masochist, huh? You seem like you'd love that kind of situation.
Hey! Someone hears you, they can misunderstand. Stop it! Seriously!
Well, I guess I should be pleased you don't enjoy getting mercilessly thrashed.
Did you hear me? I said, did you hear me?
Toshi! Oh, hey, Hina.
Oh, Tsubasa? What's up?
That's fine. I'll show you after you're done talking. You better do a good job, little brother.
What the hell is with you, Hina? Gah. She left. So what's up?
Well, if I do well at the volleyball tournament, would you like to go to the theme park with me?
Theme park? Huh? Are you?
Of course, it's fine if you don't want to, but if you don't mind, then I want us to go together.
Are you inviting me on a date? Okay. I want you to promise me two things.
Promise?
I think you probably already know, but one, no more overdoing it with the practice, and two, if there's ever anything troubling you, to come and talk to me. I want you to make those two promises to me.
This is...
It seemed like Tsubasa understood what I was trying to say. When we first met, it seemed as though she wasn't able to talk to anybody. I heard that she had a frosty attitude, and I think people thought that because she wasn't able to express her feelings. She could already be confiding in my sister, and she's idolized by her teammates from the club. So there's a chance I'm overthinking things and getting it wrong. But it's always better to have a lot of people you can speak to. That's why I made the suggestion, so she wouldn't have to bear her troubles alone. You think you can do that?
Yes, I promise.
And it's settled. If you do your best, we'll go on a date. I'll get my sister to pay for it. Since she made me live here, exacting a little harmless revenge shouldn't be a problem. And since it's my sister, I got a feeling she'll probably give me the money with a generous smile.
Okay, and there's one more thing I want to ask you.
What is it?
Would it be okay if I came to your room to hang out sometimes? Obviously, I'll get Hina's permission. I don't know about that.
For the time being, my sister said I'm banned from entering the girls' rooms. So, ethically speaking, this is a gray area. But as for Tsubasa, she probably just wants to speak to me about her problems. And my sister did also tell me that speaking to her was part of my job.
No can do?
Gap between the way she's being now and the frosty reception I got before is enormous. This is too cute. No, it's fine. If my sister says it's okay, you're welcome to come and hang out in my room anytime.
Really? Thank you.
After we made our promise, my sister gave her permission unusually quickly. With that, Tsubasa, who only asked if she could come into my room occasionally, ended up hanging out in there with me every single day.
Hey, Toshi. I've been a fan of yours since forever. That's why I've been asking Hina if she'd let me talk to you for quite a while now.
Really? Is that why my sister brought me here? After seeing her taking her training to extremes due to anxiety? You can tell just by looking, but I think my sister's got a soft spot for Tsubasa. By the way, why were you so cold towards me when we met?
You just turned up at the dormitory out of nowhere. My head was a mess and I didn't know how to speak to you. I didn't want to seem like I was less struck or anything, so I did my best to play it cool out of embarrassment.
Oh, is that so? I'd have preferred if she didn't do her best on that one. And that's how me and Tsubasa became completely honest with each other. Seems her frosty attitude was all an act she put on so people wouldn't be able to tell if she was nervous. The real her was super cute and adorable. After rethinking her style, she performed amazingly at the summer tournament and made a name for herself that echoed up and down the country. Seeing that, I felt inspired to go through a demanding rehabilitation program in order to make a comeback of my own. But that was only a short while ago. For now, I just want us to enjoy our time together in happiness.